Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna introduce my 1994 Eagle Talon all-wheel drive turbo 5-speed. You might have seen it in the background in some of my videos, so I figured I'd do a little story on it. All you guys in the New England area who've been around import drag racing for the past 25 years or so might recognize this car. It's the old Green Machine. And here's the story of how I got it. So back in 98, end of 98, I bought a brand new 1999 Eclipse GSX all-wheel drive turbo off the dealer. I drove it for a couple of years. Then I joined the New England DSM club and the bug hit me and I started modifying it. First it was a 16G turbo, then GT12 turbo, and eventually the 7-bolt 2-liter went out and I replaced it with a Magnus Motorsports built 2.4-liter 4-cylinder and put a 3575 turbo on it. It ran good for a while and got down to low 11s, 11.2 at 130 with the full interior and everything. And I had to make a decision whether I wanted to cut up that car or just get a race car. And just so happened that this car was up for sale from my friend. So I grabbed it, figuring I'll build this one and I'll sell the other one to someone who wants to just street drive it. Just around that time, I got married. Life got in the way, so I didn't get to build it as quickly as I wanted to, but still got around to building it, and this is how it sits right now. It has a 2.3-liter 6-bolt motor, fully built, has I think BC cams in it. It has a Shearer Fab front mount manifold with a GT4202R, and you can see twin 44mm tile wastegates and a 4-inch exhaust that comes out on the side. It does have an air-to-water intercooler, an Infinity Q45 throttle body, to a JM Fab intake manifold. We did dyno this setup back in 2014, I think. Actually, that had a 4294 turbo, not a 4202. And it made 613.8 horsepower to all 4 wheels to the 5-speed manual transmission. It does have 5 Ziggin 17 by 7.5 wheels all around with BF Goodrich drag radials. I'm guessing by now these things probably are dry rotted. They've been around since 2009. On the inside, it had a 6-point cage. I had it upgraded to 8-point. Put a turkey seat in it. Sorry. And I built this dash. Just has a tack, a bunch of gauges, a switch panel, ignition, the water pump for the air-to-water intercooler, the lights. And over here, I bought a fuse and relay panel and wired the whole car from the front all the way to the back. Basically, all the lights, power windows, everything works. It just doesn't have a horn and a wiper. It's not a street car anyway, so it doesn't matter. In the back, I have the water tank for the air-to-water intercooler, the battery in the trunk. Underneath there's a JM Fab fuel cell and a fuel pump back there, and it's dash 10 AN lines all the way. The hood is out. I wanted to start doing a refresh on it. I haven't driven it in years, but with all the projects going on, I don't know when I'm going to be able to get to it, but I'll get to it at some point. That's basically the car. And also, this is what the name of the channel comes from. See? Little Miss G Racing. So when my daughter was born, the doctor at the hospital couldn't spell her name, so he called her Little Miss G, and that's where the name comes from. So that's basically the car. I'm hoping, if not this year, I'm gonna try for this year, go through it front to back, make sure everything works. I think it's gonna need a twin disc clutch because the ACT 2900 clutch in it is not holding at high RPM. It just won't let me shift. So I wanna put a twin disc in it. And after that, it should be ready to go to the drag strip, if my wife lets me. But that's the car in a nutshell and how the name of the channel came about. So hopefully this year I'll be posting some content on this car. In the meantime, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I'll catch you guys later.